Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your girl, Miss Lee Mercedes, and this is our new channel. We're just starting out small right now, and we're going to grow this channel into something bigger and major. This is called Another Perspective, and we're going to have another way of looking at things. Okay. So, this is the thing. We come on here and we discuss different topics that's going on in the world today. When we get 50 subscribers, then we can go live. Then I'll be going live at that time and talking and seeing what's going on. We're going to have a different way of looking at things than the average person. We're going to have, we're going to be talking about different major events that's going on in the world, because there's a lot of craziness going on in the world today. And we're going to be talking about and looking into different situations that's going on in the world. Now, our topic of discussion today is the 2025 New York City mayoral race. Okay, Zohran Mamdani, he's a newcomer on the scene. Okay, he was in the state assembly in New York, and now he decides to run for mayor against Andrew Cuomo and Curtis Slewa. My take on Mr. Mamdani, okay, I think he's pretty cool. He's a nice guy. He has a nice attitude. He has a nice disposition. You know, he seems very friendly. He seems cool. But my whole question is, this is a picture of me, ladies and gentlemen. But pretty soon I'm going to come on live, so you'll be able to see me live. This is me, Mercedes Lee, and this is my professional opinion about Mr. Mamdani. Well, he's a socialist. Okay, he's a socialist. But I feel like he's not going to be able to get anything much accomplished that he's trying to accomplish. He might be able to get one or two things passed that he's trying to do, but I think for the most part, he's not going to be able to do it because the United States is a capitalistic democracy. That's the way the country is set up. And you can't come in here with these socialist ideals. I mean, you can have your little views, but it's not really going to go over well because the way that this country is set up is for it to be capitalistic, laissez-faire, open opportunities. So that's where the country is set up. Now, Andrew Cuomo. This is the problem with Andrew Cuomo. Okay. He got canceled. When they canceled Andrew Cuomo, that's when they destroyed his reputation. So I think Andrew Cuomo still had like a blemish from that whole sexual harassment situation that he went through. Excuse me, I might not be able to say that word, but SA, you know what I'm saying? So SH, what people go through. So when he got that happen to him, and I feel the reason why they did that to Andrew Cuomo, not that I'm just big Andrew Cuomo fan, but kind of like in his defense, the reason why those women came out on him, I feel like is because Donald Trump was behind that too. I feel like Donald Trump was behind that too, because Joe Biden was looking at Andrew Cuomo for attorney general. And as soon as people got whiff of that, all these women, Charlotte Bennett and all these people started coming out on Andrew Cuomo, accusing him of different things. And I'm not his lawyer or anything like that, not in his defense, but a lot of those things that they accuse Andrew Cuomo of, he was exonerated. He was exonerated from a lot of the things that they was accusing him of. He was exonerated. the thing from the nursing homes. Okay, these are the guys in question: Mr. Andrew Cuomo, this is Mom Donnie, and this is Curtis Sliwa. So I think Andrew Cuomo was a very excellent governor for New York State. You know, Eric Adams resigned. So my whole take on the New York City mayor thing is people voted for Mr. Mamdani because they tired of business as usual. And I feel like people wanted a change. And then that's why I feel like people, voted for Zoran Mamdani. He's young. He has a long career ahead of him. I wish him all the best and success. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I felt like Andrew Cuomo was more experienced and would have been more better for the position. But people are looking for a new take on this stuff. And Curtis Sliwa has a lot of good ideas. He's right. I was listening to him talk this morning. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, like, hey, Andrew Cuomo is friends with all these billionaires. And, he might have been tacked on to Jeffrey Epstein, Andrew Cuomo. I mean, it's a whole lot of people that was tacked on to Jeffrey Epstein. People that you love, people that you look up to, people that you like. You would be so surprised if that list really truly came out, which they don't want to release it. And I mean, it's just crazy. But my take on the NYC, New York City 2025 mayoral election is, Zoran Mamdani. I like him. I think he's a very nice person. I think he's a nice guy. He has a very good disposition. I wish him the best, but I don't think that he's really. This is Mr. Mamdani. I mean, I really don't think that he's going to be able to get a lot of things accomplished. Not even trying to be funny about it, but I mean, I just don't think he is. I mean, because he's too radical, and I like radical ideals. I mean, I think it needs somebody to come in there and shake things up. That's why I think that people like Zoran Mamdani, because he's somebody young, he's up and coming, he's different, he's fresh, and I think people like that. And that's why I think people voted for him. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted something different. They're tired of the same old people. They're tired of the same old people they've been looking at for 30 years. I guess they want to do something different now. So that's my take on the mayoral election. But Mom Donnie, he's going to be good too. He's going to fight the president. He's going to fight against what's going on now. He's going to be a good team with the governor up there in New York and with the attorney general. So he's going to work very well with them. Because I know the attorney general came out in his behalf. She came out in his behalf. So I know she likes him. Kathy Hochul, I mean, the governor up there in New York, I don't know how he's really going to get along with her, but I think that he's going to get along pretty good with her. So I think he's going to have a good relationship with them, as far as that. But, getting these socialist practices passed that he's trying to do, I mean, I really, really don't know about it. But, I mean, it's time for a change. It's time for a change. And I love New York City. I was born and raised in New York City. I grew up in New York, in Queens. So I really wish the best for New York City. You know what I'm saying? So one day we're going to come on there live and people can give their opinions. I'm going to have a round the table discussion. We're creating a channel. It's called Another Perspective. And we're just going to talk about different topics that's going on in the world today. Next topic, we're going to talk about P. Diddy. It just came to my mind. The next thing we're going to talk about, every day we're going to have a different topic, or every other day. I don't know if we're going to post every day, but I would say every other day we're going to have a different topic. So when I get enough subscribers, then we're going to be going live, and I'll be able to, people can come on and actually give their opinions and talk and all that good stuff. All right, guys. This is Mercedes. This is Mercedes signing off. Have a good evening, guys.